a lot of people have that like, you know, that much of an audience, but they just do the wrong steps and they make $500, $1,000, $2,000, right? And they are not able to provide enough value to their audience because all they sell is just a course or something like this. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's not the most efficient way most of the time. But what we did next, that's what I want to talk about now, that helped you, you know, monetize in my opinion, the most efficient way possible. And if you can walk people through that, I think that would be awesome. Because literally the things we did, I think that was the difference between, like, that could be the difference between we made 72K. If we didn't do these things, any of them, right, in the right order, we might have made 5,000 or 10,000 in the best case scenario. So what were some of these things? So you joined and then you said, okay, I have a YouTube channel. It has a little bit less than 10,000 subscribers. I get a few thousand views on each video in average. My audience is asking me sometimes for help. I get some bookings, so there's interest definitely. So how do we now turn this into business? How do we serve these people more, turn them into clients, help them get results, and you make money as well? So what did we do next?
Well, we jumped before I was ready on everything, basically. I must say that's for damn sure. Sorry, but,
Yes.
yeah. So like when I came to you, I was like saying, what should I do next? And I was like, should I do a Skool membership, a YouTube membership, all of these things? Should I raise my prices? All of that stuff. And you were like, we're going to do a Skool membership and we're going to do it right now. Do you have time to do it now? And so I was like, I guess so. And so we signed up right on a call and did Skool membership. So that, and like with that, I was always like, I want to prepare. I want to like have some courses ready. I want to do this. I want to do this. And you're like, no, just go. You can make it look good. You can figure it out. And so I think that was another thing that was really great about working with you is that, you know, I knew what I wanted and you were like, if you want to do it, let's do it. And I just needed that extra push off the ledge. So that was great. And so we started with the Skool membership and a free membership. And in my opinion, I was originally, if I was building this business on my own, I would have charged right away. I would have been like, these people want a membership. They're willing to pay for it. They're even saying they're willing to pay for it. I would have done a membership that paid. And I see why we didn't do that now, but I didn't have that know-how then. So I think that's another benefit of working with you. You have the knowledge of where things could go and not just the present moment. But anyway, so we started the Skool community. And then after starting that, then I started, you encouraged me to do the whole case study group. And please interject if you want to, if I say things out of order. No. I haven't said much. But yeah, we did a case study group. You said that we're going to offer it. And so I offered it I made an announcement in the YouTube, in my community tab on YouTube. And then I made an announcement in the Skool that I'm going to be starting this case study group. And it's going to be like a coaching program. And then also I sent out an email because I had an email list. I wasn't doing anything with it. So Harut was like, yes, of course, take advantage of that. And, you know, message everyone in the email list about this case study group. And basically it was just to try to create an application process. And then from the application process, we get people in so I could see all the people that were interested. A lot of people applied, like over 250 people applied. And then I went through the applications. And then from the applications, then we called the people that were best fit for the program. And then from there, started making sales calls. You can add more details if you want. And yeah, and to be honest, I would never have thought to do that process on my own. Not in a million years. I would have totally just gone the route of make a course and then say, hey, here's a course, you guys, here's the cost. But I think this is a much better way to, one, get to know your viewers and the people that are interested in the program, because these sales calls takes, I don't know, they didn't even feel like sales calls to me. They felt more like expressing an offering that if someone wants to take it, they could. So on those calls, I really got to know my subscribers. I got to know their pain points, which is also great for feeding into other videos and content and courses later on. And I got to test things in this format. So you could test pricing, you could test what people need, what people don't need. You got to know what they're like, again, through their pain points, you got to know what they would need in this program. And the way Harut had encouraged me to set it up was to have all these different options. So when you listen to what their pains are, you can offer the offerings that relate to their pain and solve their problem versus just coming at them with this package deal. This is what you get, this, and this. because half the time people don't need this, and this. They just need this or this. So I thought that was a really smart way to do it. So thank you again.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you for doing the work and taking action. And by the end of this interview, we will talk about that as well, is that none of this is a miracle. It's just that these are strategies that work. These are just principles that are, always there, always proven to work. And all is needed is someone to do it, to take action, to not make excuses, which you did, Alexa. So thank you for that. And we will talk about that at the end, what it takes to win. It's not just clicking one button and becoming rich, right? But we will talk about that. But thank you for sharing that. So for everyone listening, so I want to mainly focus not on exactly what we did. I wanted you to say it. I'm gonna give some details on that too from my side too. But mainly I want to talk about the principles that we used, so anyone can use them, because not everyone has 10,000 subscribers. Someone has no subscribers, but they have Instagram. But someone else has 100,000, so they could make $500,000. I don't know if they want it, right? So it's more about like applying these principles that will work for everyone. So let me share what I believe worked so well for us, in my opinion, which is, number one, you already had some audience, right? That's why for people that are watching this and don't have any audience, that's why we also teach you how to grow it. We have free resources. We have achievegreatness.com, which is also a free community that we have that you can apply a lot of knowledge there for free. So we make these videos as well to help you guys out. So yeah, grow your audience, number one. That is very, very important. As a theme of this, you can run ads. Yes, I have made money with that too. On Instagram last year, we made hundreds of thousands of dollars through like buying shoutouts on other pages, paid advertisement, and also organic content on top of it. So it works. But in 2024, 2025 and beyond, you need to have an audience. You need to have people watching you, people that trust you, people that like you, that consume your content, that your content helps them and solves their problems, right? So Alexa had that. That's very important for everyone watching. Now, the second tip on this is that you don't have to have a large audience. So Alexa had less than 10,000 subscribers, which is great, but it's not millions. And there are some people with 20,000, 50,000, right? And of course, the demographics matter, the niche matters. Not every subscriber or niche or view is equal, but still, 10,000 isn't, 10 million. So you don't have to have millions of views or millions of subscribers or even hundreds of thousands. You don't need that. You can make money with way less. So that's number two. Now let's talk about the next lessons that apply for others as well, that really helped you, in my opinion, that can help them too. The first principle that you had already is that you generated some demand. And that's always the first step. And you were in a niche where you were solving a problem. So you weren't talking about, hey, how to breathe, or how to do, like, not simple things that people know how to do and they are not willing to pay for. You are in a niche where you said, I helped you to do this. I helped you to grow your YouTube channel, right? For people over 40 or something. So it was very specific and the market wanted it. So that's number one principle. Number two, what we did is we listened to the clients, listened to the customers, listened to the prospects. This is very important, right? We talked to them. And how we did this is with Alexa. I remember we literally set up a free community together, what you just shared, on a call, right? I said, hey, let's just take action right now. Can you just set it up? We set it up, the free community. And the reason we made it free is because we want to have as little friction as possible for people to apply, for all of your audience to go there, get some value, start talking to them, so you actually understand what they want. And that's the next principle, is that we don't really come up with an offer and then we just show it to our audience. The offer should emerge from the audience. So we should talk to the people to see what they want, and only after that we are going to give it to them. Right? That's exactly what you shared. So for that reason, we started the free community first, because if we started the paid community and we said, hey, you get this and this and this and this is the price, how do we know that that's exactly what most people want? We don't know that. So we made it a free community, right? So it can be as efficient as possible. Now, we announced about it. So you had an email list of about 700 people, I believe. We sent an email. You made a YouTube video. I said, in the next YouTube video, please include that. Say you are starting a case study group. A free community. Let people know about it. Tell people why they should join, etc. Then we send the traffic to the free community, right? We said, hey guys, join here, etc. People joined. Then what you did next, this is also very important. You started engaging and you started helping people. This is what people don't see. Yes, we didn't have the community ready, But I just said, hey, just put a video in the about page saying what this is, have a pinned video, giving people expectations, have something in the classroom, doesn't have to be like something, right? Even if you don't have it, we can start, but like can take you 10 minutes to put some resources you already have or record something. And then once people join, start engaging, right? Respond to their comments, make posts, do a weekly free call or whatever. And that's what you did. And this is also for people watching. It's very important, is that she did all these things. She didn't say, oh no, I'm not gonna do a free call, weekly call to oh, it takes time, when I'm gonna make money. She did it, she talked to the customers, provided value, added goodwill, and it started compounding, right? And all of this didn't took that much time. Like maybe, I don't know, a week or two maybe, right? Not long. And the community already started engaging. Now, that's another principle, is that you want to create an environment where you can talk to your customers, add goodwill, understand them, know what problems they have. So then you can make them an offer that they want. Cool. So the next thing that we did, this is also an important principle for people, is we started when you have demand, which in this case we had, because we literally had less than 10K subscribers on YouTube, but we grew, I think, close to like 500 members on Skool, and now you have like 13K subscribers and it's over 1,000 members. So it was a very high conversion. And once you have people coming in, what you want to do is you want to qualify the most interested and motivated people. So for that reason, we created a form, right, which was called a case study group, which was a simple Google Doc form that we set up together. We asked people's name, email address, why they want to solve the problem that they have, what is their goal, when they would like to potentially get started, etc. Right? We asked these questions, people applied, we told them, hey guys, please apply to this group if you are interested in working with me. It sounds like you have this problem, and we are going to discuss that. It's limited, so we added some scarcity and urgency, which was true, because literally we can't help everyone. We will get into that. But yeah, and then we send people to an application process. And here's the thing. Because we had a free community, this is what's very important for people. You now know as well what people want. So you can use that to make them apply for your case study group, right? There's so many advantages, as you said. That helps you to make your YouTube videos. That helps you to, make courses and give better support one-on-one because you understand the avatar more. But besides that, another benefit is because of the free community and you talking to your clients, customers, prospects, viewers, audience, fans, peers, whatever it is, you talk to them and now you know, okay, they want this. Now when we say, hey, we have this application, if you want to achieve your goals that we already know what are their exact goals, apply. So then people applied, and then what we did is you started reaching out to the people that were the most interested. You can see it from the application, the people that give the most details, the people that say, I'm interested in 10 out of 10, I want to start now, it's important. These are the most motivated people that actually want to make a change, right? So what we did next is you reached out to these people and you said, hey, you got pre-approved, let's jump on a call and see if it's actually a good fit or not, right? And you said you didn't even look at it as sales calls. You look at it as you just make an offer. If they like it, good. If not, right? And then they jump, you send the links, you reach out to these people, say, hey, you are pre-approved, thank you for the application, book the call. Some of them booked the call, most of them, and then they jumped on a call and you probably asked them about their goals, whatever, and then you talked with them, made sure that you can actually help, presented the offer that we also came up with together on a call, which wasn't that hard because once we know what people want, we have the idea, we just package it together, we put the price on it that we think will work. Some of this comes from experience, yes, but that's not that hard. And then we just, on a call, we listen what people want and what is their goal, and then we make them the offer that we think would be the best fit for them, right? And then some people say yes, they pay you, you made money, now we deliver for these clients, we help them get results. This is basically the process. But if you look at the principles, what is the principle? Grow an audience. It's better to have an engaged audience, but smaller size than large audience that is just not engaged. Number 2, so start growing your brand right now. Number 3, you need to learn how to monetize. So it doesn't matter if you don't have an audience, you need to learn how to grow. We teach that too, so you monetize it. If you have an audience, there are ways to monetize it more efficiently. So you need to learn these strategies, right? Next thing is, one of the best ways to monetize and to learn these strategies is to start something for free, help people for free, jump on calls, talk to your customers, ask them questions, put them into forms. So we understand them. And then what we do, we pick the most interested people from them. And we just say, hey, you just said you are interested in this. Let me know if you would like to discuss it. Then you discuss that. One of the best ways is calls. You make an offer based on their needs, their problems, make a customized offer, and people say yes. So these are the principles.
Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.